very practical aspect. And sabi ni Paul, he's suggesting that we, being identified with Christ, this should not be something that we must only know, but something that we must also do. Isang bagay na dapat ginagawa natin. And we know that it's easier said than done. Ika nga natin, your very situation, my very situation, we encounter sin, and we don't always win. There are times that we lose against sin in a continuous battle. Araw-araw, in a long period of time, hindi tayo manalo-nalo. How can Paul say this? Paano niya nasabing we are dead unto sin and yet be sinful anyway? Later, meron tayo, we will end in a very positive note. Later, meron tayong illustration on what is the relationship of this being dead unto sin in you still encountering sin. But Paul, just to make it very clear, Paul is not encouraging us to deceive ourselves or even convince ourselves of something which is not true. Hindi niya tayo niloloko. Hindi po siya bakakon. Yun lang kanta sa Cebuano, ang bakakon ka. Yan. Pero si Paul, hindi po siya bakakon. Pag nagsabi siya ng mga ganito, this is very serious. This is true. And in fact, this is supported by the scriptures. This is supported by some other writings, like putting off the old self. Okay? The nature of the new believer, 1 John 3:9, is a believer that does not sin, sabi pa sa King James Version, pero really it means does not enjoy sin anymore. So later we will look into that more. Okay, ito na yung medyo crucial na part ng message natin. Ito na yung kailangan yung i-discuss with your parents, with your brother, with your sister. Dito na kami muntik magkasuntukan kahapon. Joke lang po ulit yun. Dualistic or two nature. What should we believe in? Tayo ba ay merong both old nature and new nature? So the keywords here, when you were converted, ikaw ba ay transformed or meron nang naging addition? So transformation ba siya or addition? Ito yung dual nature. This is the whole person, tapos nandun yung old nature, old sinful self, tapos when you believe in Jesus Christ, merong isang good nature na dinagdag sa'yo. For what purpose? To battle the old self. Para para kumbaga merong magbalanse, mag-neutralize dun sa old self. So this is the very proposition of this dualistic view or two nature. Ito po yung belief ni Scofield, Reference Bible, ito siya. Mababasa niyo to kasi it's like a commentary. And sabi niya, the old or Adamic nature and the divine nature received through the new birth. Sabi niya, pagka na-convert ng isang tao, yung Adamic old nature is still there. Pero meron dinadagdag na divine nature. So parang black and white, yin and yang, parang ganyan siya. So merong laging naglalaban. Yung parang guardian angel, guardian devil, parang ganun. Pagka nakakita ka ng cookie, sasabihin ng devil, kainin mo, wala namang nakakakita eh. Diba? Pagka, yung guardian angel mo sasagot, huwag mo kainin, hindi sa'yo yan. Yung calm na voice. Anong hindi sa'yo? Eh wala nang may-ari eh, sa'yo na yan. Sasabihin naman ng no, hindi, that's not yours. You should not take it. Parang ganun. So mayroong laging naglalaban. Ito po yung dualistic or two nature. Meron namang iba, ang kanilang belief, this is only one nature, old Adamic nature for the sake of argument, Adamic nature, the old sinful nature, binago lang siya ng konti. So the old nature that was initially or previously slave unto sin, hindi niya kayang mahumindi, hindi niya kayang mag-say no, hindi niya kayang maging disobedient against sin. Itong old nature na to na enjoying sin, binago siya. Sinful pa rin siya, nagkakasala pa rin, pero hindi na siya slave. Hindi na siya kailangang umuo palagi. Hindi na siya kailangang sumunod palagi. Meron na siyang power to say no. So it still sins, same old nature, it still sins, pero hindi na siya kailangang mag-yes, yes, yes every time. Pero hindi na rin ito yung old nature na nag-i-enjoy when sinning. 1 John chapter 3 verse 9. This nature, although it sins, it does not enjoy it anymore. Malungkot na siya. Meron ng grief pag nagkakasala. Bakit ko ba ito ginawa, Lord? Bakit ko ba siya tiningnan? Hindi ko siya dapat tiningnan. Tinitigan ko pa. Diba? Sinundan ko pa. No? Diba? Very sad siya pag nakakagawa ng sin. So those are the two views na still undergoing construction. Pag-uusapan pa po natin yan. Pero that's basically the two sides of the coin. Dualistic nature, 1 plus 1, or the one nature view, tinransform lang yung sinful nature into something that is no longer totally depraved, na pwede na siyang maging victorious. Meron na siyang ability to say no. Meron na siyang ability to use his instruments for the glory of God, na dati hindi niya kayang gawin. Meron na siyang ability na maging righteous, na dati hindi niya kayang gawin. Meron na siyang ability na mag-disobey sa sin, na dati hindi niya kayang gawin. So previously, slave siya of sin, pero na pwede siyang maging slave of righteousness. So those are the two views. The danger with the dualistic view, I just want to share. Ang danger po sa dualistic view, kasi maraming mga preachers na like Schuller, they believe in the dualistic nature of man, na ginagawa nilang excuse to absolve themselves from the consequences of their sin. Sa consequences ng mga maling ginawa nila. Like Schuller, sabi niya, or I'm not sure if Schuller, pero sabi niya, it was the old nature that did it. Meron akong nagawang mali, hindi ako yung gumawa niyan. Yung old nature yan, na nasa loob ko pa. So, hindi ako yan. So, nawawala yung accountability to sin. Nawawala yung accountability sa ginawa mo. Nawawala yung accountability sa consequences ng sin that you yourself committed. That's the danger. But we can avoid that even if we believe the dualistic nature. It's just that it leads you into this very dangerous presupposition or situation. So we will leave it at that. But what we want to go to is the third point. This is what we want to emphasize. Kahit na dualistic nature, two-nature transformation, whatever, this is where we meet, in the middle. This is where we reach the bottom line. This is where we will all agree na kahit na double nature ka pa or single nature, we all need to yield. Magpasako. Yield yourself unto God. The last point that we have from the Apostle Paul.